Okay, what if I told you that a single revolutionary idea could actually solve humanity's biggest, toughest problems? Well, today we're going to dive into this incredibly ambitious partnership that's built on that exact idea. The fusion of a lifetime's work in theory with a powerful strategy to make it all real.
This one sentence, it's not just a mission statement, you know? It's a massive promise. A promise to start a whole new chapter for all of us. But a vision this huge, it makes you wonder, right? How on earth could anyone even begin to achieve something like that?
So here's our game plan. We'll start with the promise itself. Then we'll meet the two key players, the visionary and the architect. We'll see how they work together, and finally, we'll get a sense of the absolutely stunning ambition of their ultimate goal.
At its core, this whole thing is built on just two things: a truly groundbreaking theory and the complete, unshakable trust between the two people bringing it to the world.
So let's start at the source. Where did this incredible vision even come from? It all begins with director Yang Dongbang and his extraordinary life's work.
34 years. Just let that number sink in for a second. That is how long Director Yang has poured into a single, profound line of research. This isn't just a project, it's a relentless, lifelong pursuit, all leading to one master theory.
And that theory, it's rooted in metaphysics. Now, I know that sounds like a really heavy academic word, but in this context, all it means is a new way of understanding the fundamental rules of reality itself. Director Yang is convinced that if we can advance this field, we can solve our problems at their very, very source.
This really spells out his role. He is the pure theorist. His entire job, his focus, is to perfect his discoveries and then present proof, real, verifiable proof that it all works. In this partnership, he provides the big idea. He is the what. But, even the most brilliant theory in the world is totally useless if it just stays on a piece of paper. It needs a bridge to get to our world. And that bridge, that's CEO Shim Jae-woo.
This is such a perfect way to describe CEO Shim's mission. He thinks of himself as a translator. He takes this abstract, almost divine-sounding heavenly language of the theory, and he recodes it. He turns it into the practical, understandable, earthly language that you and I can actually use.
And he's got a crystal clear process for this. First, he translates the idea, making it accessible. Then, he builds a strategy, a roadmap for how to create real, tangible value from it. And finally, he steps in to realize that value, acting as the ultimate protector and partner to bring this theory to life.
This is where it all just clicks. See, this isn't about two impressive guys working separately. It's about the synergy, the energy they create together. The theorist can't succeed without the realizer, and the realizer has no theory to build on without the visionary. They absolutely need each other. And this just lays it out perfectly. You've got Director Yang, who provides the deep, fundamental why, and then you have CEO Shim, who builds the practical, real-world how. But it's more than just a job description, it's a commitment. CEO Shim has essentially pledged to pour everything he has, his entire effort, into making sure Director Yang's great theory actually helps people and becomes a technology for all of humanity. So, what's the end game for a partnership this powerful? What's the ultimate test for this wild new theory? Well, it's nothing less than solving our biggest, most impossible challenges. And this isn't some vague goal. CEO Shim has put a number on it. He has identified 25 specific, monumentally difficult challenges. This list, this is their proving ground. It's the ultimate test of everything. So, where do they start? Right at the foundation of a stable world. They're going after timeless problems like hunger and poverty, but also hitting modern challenges like mental health and making sure we use technology responsibly. But it doesn't stop there. The scope gets wider, looking at the very systems that run our world. Things like national security and energy. And they're not just looking to fix things. They want to completely reinvent how we teach science and inspire the next generation of great minds. And from there, the ambition goes literally cosmic. I mean, look at this list. They are targeting the biggest unanswered questions in all of physics, trying to unify the laws of the universe, solve for singularities, and even figure out what dark matter and dark energy actually are. It's incredible. And then we get to this part, which might just blow your mind. The theory supposedly also applies to patterns in our daily lives. Everything from forecasting the stock market and weather to, yes, you're reading that right, predicting lottery numbers. The idea is that the same basic rules govern everything, from the fate of the universe right down to a lottery ticket. This is the core belief that holds it all together. It's this deep conviction that one single unified theory is the master key, the key that can unlock solutions not just in one area, but across every single part of the human experience.
And that leaves us with a really provocative thought to end on. We live in a world full of ridiculously complex problems, and we're always looking for that one silver bullet, that one genius idea. But what if the real key isn't the idea itself? What if it's the perfect partnership, designed to bring that idea to life? The ultimate fusion of a profound why with a relentless how.